Peace, good morning, and happy Halloween. I'm going to review two movies today. First one will be Macabre, released in 1980. This is Lamberto Bava's debut, directorial debut. Macabre starts off, takes place in New Orleans, Louisiana. It starts off as a mom who's looking throughout the window. She's watching her husband leave, and she's obviously cheating her husband. She calls a guy, I guess her lover, whatever, and calls him up like, I'm gonna meet you in 30 minutes and stuff like that. And so she has an affair, you know, and she has two kids. A little boy, I think he's like 7 years old or six or whatever, and a 12-year-old daughter. And to make a long story short, the daughter does a little investigating. She finds out about her affair and stuff like that, and then out of the whole, and then like there's a scene where she tricks her brother into the bathroom. She fills the bathtub with water, and puts a boat, like a toy boats. Little boys, they play with the boats and stuff like that. She fills it up with water, and just out of spite, because she found out about her mom's affair, she drowns the little boy. And then when she does that, she she calls her mom. She calls her mom. Well, first she called her mom before she drowned her brother, to find out where she was. So she found out where she was. When she found out, that's when she drowned her little brother. And then when she called, and I guess she called the mom again, or somebody called the mom, and then like she found out that her brother drowned. So obviously as a mom, you're gonna be hysterical. She's gonna be hysterical. So she told her her lover to drive her to the house. Like, she's all hysterical. They driving all crazy, and like the mom's all hysterical. Telling, and the lover's telling like, you gotta calm down, you gotta calm down. And they was driving so fast, like he wasn't paying attention, and he's like right by the construction site, and like a beam just decapitated the lover. And so a year later, she gets out of the mental institution. Um, then she goes to a hotel and stuff like that. And throughout the whole movie, it's just it's in today's standards, it drags, but that's most Italian horror films. Not all, but majority. Like even to like Dario Argento, you guys would know like a lot of his movies like it's like a slow pace, especially in today's standards. So most people will say it was boring, but if it's the movies and you have an open mind and you wouldn't mind that. But it's a dope film though, man. It's just overlook. I think it's a very overlooked film in my opinion, because you don't really hear too much about it, and I don't see any reviews about the movie. But yeah. Then after the mental institution, she goes to a hotel. The guy Robert Duvall, played by Stanko Molnar, who's Italian. By the way, this is an Italian film, so all the guesses all the actors are Italian. So, but he plays as a blind. I guess the owner of the hotel, blind. He's a blind and stuff like that. Obviously he can't see and shit like that. And throughout like late at night, he always hears like moaning noises, like she's making love. But who's she making love to? That's for you to find out when you go by this movie. This movie was released in what? This is the 2000s. Yeah, this is the 2007 Blue Underground edition. What's cool about this film? It's not much, but the extras, it has Headed for Horror, which is an interview with the director Lamberto Bava. The theatrical trailer, excuse me, and his biography. Nothing to it. It's a dope film. Macabre, released in 1980 by Lamberto Bava. Go cop this. If you wanna, your horror movies like me, must have this in your collection. It's a dope film. next movie is A Blade in the Dark. This is Lamberto's second movie, his second directorial, his second movie that he directed. It's a dope film. This movie's about it's about a composer, Bruno, uh, who was hired by a movie studio to compose to do the score for a horror movie, and they sent him to a villa. He rented a villa out in the mountains. Beautiful place, beautiful. And he started making the score for the movie that he's about to compose. But during that night, he's starting to hear like noises throughout the whole villa, and he's trying to find out what's the noise starting and stuff like that. And then throughout the whole movie, he's investigating. He's finding like people dying and stuff like that. He's investigating who's dying, and it's a dope movie. It's a nice suspenseful movie. A little bit better than Macabre in my opinion, but this movie is actually released three times. Um, this is the 2001. This is the 2001. This is well, like I said, like throughout the whole movie, a lot of the women that visits Bruno, they end up dying, and then he finds about it, trying to investigate the deaths and stuff like that, and it's pretty dope. It has a dope twist to it. But this movie, when I found out, this actually, yeah, this movie was actually released three times according to Wikipedia. This is the 2001. This was released in 1983, by the way, by Lamberto Bava. Forgot to mention that. Um, this was released three times. The first time was in 2001 by Anchor Bay, which I have. This was released in 2003. I guess by Anchor Bay too. And the 2003 version comes with is a double disc, which comes with the movie Macabre. So, and both those, this is actually out of print, but Blue Underground actually has they released it back in 2007, I believe. And what's weird is because with the Anchor Bay version, it's 104 minutes, but with the Blue Underground version, it's 109 minutes. So I don't know what's the 5 minutes miss. I don't know the extra 5 minutes. I don't know what that is. Somebody that has a movie, let me know what's that about. I don't know. But what's cool about this film? First, I love the score. The score is dope. Features widescreen presentation, 1.85 by 1 presentation, enhanced for 16 by 9 TVs. Just like Macabre, it has a behind the blade. There's there's an interview with Lamberto Bava and writer Dardano Sacchetti, which they're talking about the film and stuff like that. It's a pretty dope interview. Theatrical trailer and talent bios, pretty much. It's a dope film. So it's A Blade in the Dark, released in 1983. A dope slasher film. It doesn't drag like Macabre, but it's a dope film. It's a dope little slasher, dope gem. Little overlooked. It's an underrated film in my opinion. I mean, even though a lot of that horror heads know about it, but I don't see it getting mentioned a lot, at least to me. But it's a must-have in your collection. So that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed it. Go watch some horror movies tonight. If you like these films, go check your mom and pop store. Like I said, go check it. That still sell these, B movies, like the used movies that sell like used movies or stuff like that. Check thrift stores, flea markets, or Amazon or eBay. There's so many avenues where you could get these movies. So hope you enjoyed those. Peace.